order the January 12th, 2021 Carpinteria Unified School District Board meeting. Let's see, Andy, would you like to go ahead and do a roll call for us?
Sure. Sally.
Yes, I'm here.
Jamie Bray.
Here.
Jamie Dimon.
Here.
Aaron Smith.
Here.
And I'm here.
Great, thank you. And anybody have a flag today?
You want me to? I'll get it.
You got it? Run, Sally. Guess that's something we should become prepared with from now on.
You'd like screen share a flag.
Yes,
There you go. That's a good idea.
the gentleman that is being,
Wave.
that's joining us is before the flag salute. The gentleman joining us is related to the Manitou Fund.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Okay, there you go.
Please stand.
Other way, Sally.
Oh.
Thank you.
There you go. Ready? Begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
On to agenda item B2, approval of the minutes of the annual organizational meeting of December 15th, 2020. Can I have a motion to approve?
I move to approve.
Second.
And any questions on that one?
No questions, but I just wanted to bring one small thing up. I spoke with Diana about that refrigeration system that we kind of all had some questions about the disposal of. And it sounds like they're going to, from here out, get 3 quotes or estimates going forward on projects like that, just so we have some price matching to work with to have a better idea on pricing. So,
Yes.
Yeah, if it's over a certain amount, that's a great idea to do that. All right, all those in favor?
aye.
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 Any
Aye.
nays? I'm aye. Thank you. All right, moving on to B3, we have the approval of the agenda for today and the consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve?
Move
Move
to
to
approve.
approve. Second.
Any questions on this one? Okay. All those in favor?
This is a
Aye.
roll call.
Roll call.
Oh, you're right. Roll call.
Sally.
Aye.
Jamie.
Which
Great.
one? Aye.
Jamie Dimon.
Aye.
Aaron.
Aye.
And I'm aye.
Item D1, superintendent's report. You can take it from here, Diana.
Thanks, Jamie. January is time to acknowledge the school board and its role in supporting student achievement during School Board Recognition Month. We are proud to join more than 1,000 local educational agencies in the state in recognizing the contributions of our board members who, in this time of unprecedented challenges in nearly every sector of life, have worked tirelessly to help our district establish new ways of ensuring that students continue to learn. Board members are our elected representatives and a vital link between the school district and the community. The board sets the foundation and vision for the district, directs resources where they are most needed, and ensures accountability to the community by monitoring progress toward goals. Their end goal, of course, is to support and elevate student achievement. During this challenging year, the CUSD Board of Trustees has worked to provide digital tools and internet connectivity to all students, support the transition to online learning, provide food services for students even when they're not in school, direct resources to students most in need, and support administration, teachers, and staff in reopening the elementary schools. Please join me in saluting our hardworking board members, Jamie Bray, Jamie Dimon, Sally Green, Andy Schaefer, and Aaron Smith. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We still have more congratulations, and this is congratulations to our CHS students. Every year, the Martin Luther King Jr. Committee of Santa Barbara holds a celebration over the January holiday weekend. The 2021 essay and poetry contest theme was the following quote: "Ultimate measure of a person in not where they stand in moments of comfort and convenience, but where they stand at times of challenge and controversy. CHS students Camilla Boucher won the first prize with her essay, How Should One's Morals Be Defined? And Hanya Hernandez won the third place with her essay, What Can Make You a Better Person? CHS student Miles Souza won third place for his poem, Our Voices Are Heard. We are proud of all of our students. The next item is the California Safe Schools for All plan. On December 30th, Governor Newsom proposed his phased-in approach to provide in-person instruction for elementary students by early spring. The plan is based on 8 principles: funding, safety and mitigation, testing, PPE, contact tracing, vaccinations, oversight and assistance, transparency and accountability. In order to become law, this Safe Schools for All must be approved by the legislature, which delayed its initial convening from last Friday to this past Monday, January 11th. Now, our elementary schools are already open in a hybrid model based on a waiver, and the secondary schools were not included in the proposed plan. So at this time, we're not sure what the effect of the proposed plan will have on our district. Vaccinate All 58. California's COVID-19 plan prioritizes vaccines for equitable distribution, and it's expected that most Californians will be vaccinated by summer of 2021. Individuals have been prioritized in Phase 1A, Phase 1B, Tier 1, Phase 1B, Tier 2, and Phase 1C. Educators have been assigned to Phase 1B, Tier 1, and there's more information on the COVID-19 California government website under vaccines. At this time, Public Health has indicated that they're developing plans for vaccine distribution for educators and childcare workers in the Phase 1B Tier 1. And I don't have any further information, but when I do, I will be sharing it with our community. The next item relates to surveillance cameras at CMS and CHS. The cameras have been installed at both the middle school and high school. The system is currently waiting for components to be installed that will link these systems from Bay Alarm to each site. Once the system is fully operational, access will be given to those authorized to view camera footage. And we expect those cameras to be operational next week. The cameras have been located in areas that have experienced previous vandalism and damage, as well as to give maximum viewing of long distances. The cameras are all high definition with infrared illumination built in for night vision. Storage is currently up to 30 days and can be expanded and downloaded to a drive disk or thumb drive. And the last item is Measure U. I'm happy to report that several portable classrooms and a restroom were removed at Canalino during the winter break. And now, as a result of that removal, Canalino only has 2 portable classrooms remaining, the library and the computer lab. The modernization project of the CHS gym, which we began this summer, is now 75% complete. And we're anticipating that the completion will be the end of February. Plans for the new admin building have been submitted to DSA, and construction is anticipated to begin in the summer of 2021. Thank you.
Thank you, Diana. Okay, moving on to D2. We don't have any public comment tonight, correct, Monica? Nope. All right. On to G, the warrants. We are asked to approve the warrants for the period of 12/11/2020 through 1/7/2021 in the amount of $1,862,303.73. These warrants are issued once a week on Thursdays, and the report format shows check number, check date, payee, brief account description, payment comment, and check amount. Can I get a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
And
Do you have any questions or concerns on this item? Great. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And I'm aye. Any nays? Thank you. Moving on to G2, the gifts, grants, and donations. We are asked to accept the donation from Michelle Sinclair of Jupiter Flute, valued at approximately $500 to the CHS band. Can I get a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And I'm aye. On to G2B. This is a donation from Los Centros Summerlin Foundation to Carpinteria Unified School District's mental health program. We are being asked to accept the generous donation from Los Centros Summerlin Foundation of $10,000 for the mental wellness program. Can I get a motion to approve?
I move.
I move to approve with gratitude.
Yes.
Second, okay. Any questions? All
I'd just
those in
like to
favor?
thank La Centra Summerlin's really been a huge supporter of Carpinteria and especially the Children's Project at Maine. And I mean, for the last 10, 11 years.
Mhm.
And this is just one more, feather in their cap. So I think we lose sight of that because we're not, we don't hear about the Children's Project like we used to as much. But it's still going and they're still 100% behind it.
No, we definitely appreciate them. Can I get
Vote.
Good on that one.
any ayes? Sorry.
Aye.
Aye.
And any nays? Thank you. On to G2C. It's another donation from Los Centros Summerland. This one is a donation for $40,000 going through CF to CUSD for the elementary reading and writing program. Can I get a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Second.
Second.
Jamie, excuse me, I just wanted to share some information about this most generous donation in that last year, La Centra Summerlin donated $50,000 towards the professional development of the writing program from Columbia University. It's Lucy Calkins Units of Study Writing, and that was for our TK to grade 3 teachers. Now this year, they're donating $40,000 for our 4th and 5th grade teachers. So because of the closing of school and reopening of school, the trainings have been postponed to this summer, of which teachers TK to 5 will have a choice to either participate in June or August. And then next fall, throughout all of our elementary schools, all teachers will be trained in the Lucy Calkins writing project and will be implementing the units of study in writing from TK to 5. So it will be a consistent way that our teachers are instructing writing, whether it be persuasive writing, narrative writing, expository writing. The students will have direct instruction in all those genres. So by the time they enter middle school, they should have some very specific writing tools at their disposal that they can use. So we're
That's
very
wonderful.
excited about this. And it's very generous of the foundation to support professional development.
Mhm.
It's a
Thank
good
you for-
program.
Yeah. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
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 I am aye. Okay, on to G3. We have a donation from the Manitou Fund. We are being asked to approve the grant for the Summerlin School tennis court replacement. The grant agreement is made and entered into between the Manitou Fund, a Minnesota 501c3 nonprofit corporation, and the grantee identified as CEF, an IRS 501c3 public charity, on behalf of Carpinteria Unified School District. Grant fund is a total of $1.3 million, which is $650,000 funded in Q4 of 2020, which I'm assuming we already received, and then $650,000 in Q4 of 2021. Can I get a motion to approve?
Move to approve with gratitude.
Second.
Second.
And
Huge.
Jamie, I'd also like to make some comments. And I noticed that Mr. Rollerson has also joined the board meeting, and perhaps he would also, from the Manitou Fund, would like to make a comment. But we are overwhelmed with the generosity of an individual in Summerlin who has identified the tennis courts as an important collaborative project for both the Carpinteria School District, Summerlin School, and the community. As you all know, we are rebuilding the Summerlin School. And unfortunately, we did not have enough funds to redo the tennis courts, which is a major part of the campus in which students participate in PE activities and recess. And so we were so excited to be contacted with someone who is interested in joining us and the city, I mean, the area of Summerlin, the community, to in fact provide funds to redo the tennis courts, which will be a lifelong activity for both school children and the community. Mr. Rollerson, would you like to make any comments?
Hello, everyone. I'd like to actually introduce Nora because Nora is on, I believe she's on, and it would be more appropriate for her to speak, being the one that directed this gift. But Nora, you there?
I am. Can you hear me, everyone? Hello. So delighted to be able to help. And this is such a fantastic project, and I'm excited with you. And I hope that you accept our donation to the school. I think it's going to be fantastic for the kids and the community. And I just feel so great to be in a position to be able to help and believe in you and the work you do, and commend you for persevering during a very challenging time. And yours is a school that we can all be proud of and support as best we can. And so I'm delighted to help with this project. I think you're in desperate need. It's a little bit falling into the going back to the earth. So we're going to make it shine, and it's going to shine a light simultaneously, I think, on Summerlin School and be such a great motivating thing for the kids. And so anyway, thanks for letting me chime in. I was going to be quiet, and I just was hoping that you were going to approve the donation. And anyway, so happy New Year to everyone, and best of luck during this challenging time. And it'll be a joy to meet each and every one of you if I have that opportunity. So thank you.
Thank
And
you.
I just want to say a huge thank you. Sorry to interrupt. As a third, well, my kids are 5th generation Summerland kids, and I went to Summerland School. My dad went there, and it's the same tennis courts since he went there. And to have this donation is amazing, and it's going to bring back so much goodness for the kids at Summerland School and the community as a whole. And I can't even display how much appreciation I have for this donation. Really, truly, truly is, I'm so grateful. So thank you so much.
Yay. You are welcome.
All right. Do we have any other comments, questions? All right. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And any nays? Great. Thank you so much.
Thank
Great,
you,
we're-
Nora. Thank you, Tom.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thanks for
Thank
coming
you.
on also.
Stay
All right,
well.
we're going to move along to measure you on the agenda. We have H1, approval of contracted services with Campbell Geo Incorporated for an administration and student services building at CHS. We are being asked to approve the service agreement prepared by Campbell Geo with an updated seismic motion analysis associated with the Carpinteria High administration and student services building project in the amount of $9,950, which will be paid with Measure U bond funds. Can I get a motion to approve?
So moved.
Move to approve.
And a second? You guys kind of got it there. All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
And I am aye. For H2, we are being asked to approve the completed contract for the removal of 6 interim portable classrooms at Canlino Elementary School. The completed construction contract amount is $115,000, also being paid for with Measure U funds. Can I get a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Second.
Thank you. And all those in favor?
Aye.
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 And H3, we're being approved the change order number 2 at the CHS Gym Modernization Project with McGillivray Construction Incorporated. This change order number 2 is an amount of $171,989.63, bringing the total contract sum up to $4,735,988.38, being paid with Measure U funding. I'm sure we're gonna get some questions on this one, but let's go ahead and can I get a motion to approve the agenda item, please?
Move to approve.
In a second.
I'll second.
Thank you. And Diana, you want to go ahead and explain to us a little bit more on this large change order?
Yes, so our project Measure U has done fairly well with the change orders, so we're pleased with that. But the larger amounts for change orders need some explanation. So I wanted to explain that the first item 8 of $34,000, the construction crew, they were required to install plumbing at existing footings, which created some issues at all the restrooms and the showers. And it was those footings weren't shown on the original drawings. So that's why that was $34,000. The next item that was $38,000 is related to ADA and the batting cages. There was some issues with site entry concrete and storm drain that needed to be added to comply with the ADA, and it was not in the original scope of the project. And then the last item is related to was $62,000, and that was related to speakers and event systems that are put in the gym. And when the DSA, when the original drawings were submitted to DSA, they failed to include that audio system. And in high school gyms, you need an audio system. I mean, that's for your, that's when you broadcast the games, and that's when, for student assemblies. So they added the speakers and it's called a speakers and event system at $62,000. And that was added after the original set of the pricing set of the drawings were submitted.
Does anybody else have any questions on that item? Concerns about it?
Well, I just one thing I'd like to maybe point out here is that this project is we're doing it on a lease back basis, right, Diana?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So the contractor, not in any defense of this, but the contractor is limited to how much they can mark that item up. It's a pre-negotiated markup. But I'm a little disappointed that the architects failed to include a pretty basic thing like a sound system in the original drawing. That we should have a talk with Joe about that.
Yes, we did. We are surprised about it.
Yeah, and also the ADA.
That's a communication. That's a communication.
We should be well versed on the ADA issues as well, since we've had to do so many of them. So
yes.
I mean, the cost for the sound system is something that would have been included in the original bid had it been in the plan. So this isn't really necessarily a unexpected change. It's just something that was excluded, right?
It shouldn't have been in a change order.
No, it shouldn't have been in a change order. It should have been in the original quotation.
Yes. Yes.
Any other questions?
Have we gone over the rest of the project to make sure we don't have anything else like that that's glaringly should be there but isn't?
Maureen meets with the project team every Wednesday.
Okay.
And discuss those issues.
Okay.
And we just became aware of this sound system missing, or during her last Wednesday meeting? Is that what happened, or?
Oh, no, we were aware that this had not gone into the drawing, but we need to have it.
Well, no, I totally understand that. I was just curious as when it came
At
up
what point
to
did
fruition.
it come up?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have to check back with Maureen. I'm not sure.
All right. All right. All those in favor of change order 2?
Aye.
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 Any nays on that one? Thank you. Okay, H4 is change order number 2 for the administration and classroom building modernization project at the former Rincon High School. The change order number 2 is in the amount of $32,804.26, which will bring the contract sum to $1,745,823.75, paid with Measure U funding. Need a motion to approve?
I move to approve.
Was that seconded?
Sally, I think, did.
Oh, I moved.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. And is there any questions on this change order? Okay, great. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Aye. All right. On to I1, the personnel summary. We're being asked to approve the following recommended personnel items per the attachment. Can I get a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
Second.
Second?
And all those in favor?
Aye.
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 And it looks like we got through the night. So do we have any board announcements before we close out?
I would just like to commend the administrators and the teaching staff for doing what they're doing, because we're an anomaly in Santa Barbara County. There's not many schools that are actually open. And when I talk to teachers, I was at Catalina the other day, and Jamie and Letty and the office staff were working hard, and I really commend them because I know it's not an easy task they've undertaken.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
Well,
The
I'd
great
like
news-
to just commend Diana and the whole team, not just, I mean, the site as well, but our whole administration team for pushing so hard to get our elementary schools open, because it was really easy to not do that. And it was hard to push for it and push that waiver through. And I think our students and our community is better off as a result of it.
You know, the best thing this week was the delightful screams of children
Yeah.
that we heard. I mean, they were so excited about, or last week, you know, the first cohort came last week, and then this week, the rest of the cohorts came, but they were so excited to be back in school. And what's really exciting for us is that we're pretty confident that our students are mastering their concepts, you know, all the content standards in reading and writing and math, because they're receiving direct instructions, you know, 2 days a week in a small class, 7 to 10 students for some of our classes. We have some classes that have 7 or 8 students and a teacher and a teaching assistant that is working directly with the students. So that part is so exciting for us, that the students are happy, they're excited to be there. And it really takes the whole team. I mean, the custodians are working so hard to clean the campuses, and those campuses, you know, Aliso and Catalina, they're huge. I mean, it's a huge campus, and they are working tirelessly. And you know, during the kindergarten, we have morning kindergarten and afternoon kindergarten. So the custodians are cleaning the kindergarten rooms within that 1 hour, and they're doing a fabulous job. And then the office staff and all the instructional assistants, and then food services and the bus drivers and security, everybody is contributing. So when everybody rolls up their sleeves, look at what we can accomplish for students. And then the parents are fully supportive. I mean, the parents are huge support, especially during the 3 days that they're remote. They're continue to support them. So I am just so proud of CUSD. I mean, because everyone is working so hard to make sure it happens for students and families. So kudos to everybody. And thank you for your leadership, and this being January Board Member Month. We recognize all of you. The last item I have is that we're hoping that you all can join us on Wednesday, January 27th, excuse me, 27th. Is Wednesday from 5 to 6:30 will be a Zoom meeting with Teralyn Finders, and she's from the F3 law firm. She does our board governance protocol review every year. It's an annual meeting that we have to review our board governance protocols. So we're hoping that that date will work for most all of you.
Okay.
It's a really good opportunity for us to get to know each other better too. In the years past, it's kind of helped.
It's a good board workshop. If you're not able to join us, would you let Monica know, and we'll see if we can restructure the dates, but we're hoping that that works for everybody.
So I just have one thing. Next Wednesday, the 20th, is the only food bank distribution here in Carpinteria this month. As of right now, Carpinteria Children's Project, there's only going to be one a month. It'll be the third Wednesday. But there are food banks all over the county that you can go to any day of the week. If any of our families, anybody in our community needs any assistance or help getting signed up with services, Carpinteria Children's Project is able to do that for you, whether it be Medi-Cal or anything like that. They can get you directed to the right resources you need. So as we move on in the pandemic and things are still closed, if you need resources that maybe you didn't need before, you can call Carpinteria Children's Project.
But
Thank
Jamie,
you,
it's
Jamie.
still drive-by?
It's still drive up only, yes.
All right, great. And then it looks like any future agenda items? we need to add?
Measure U will be doing a formal report in February.
Okay. Fantastic. All right, then I'd like to adjourn the meeting of, what are we, January 12th, 2021.
All
All
right.
in favor?
I move.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you all. Good night.
Hi.
Thank you.
Good night.